Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the bait.
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Towns is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. And for the Jazz, Sharp out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Holmgren. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Dort wide open. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Dort's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Pelicans. Now here's Holmgren, defended by Towns. Williamson with a screen for Holmgren. Stolen by Anderson, and stolen by Williamson.
Powerful move there by Williamson. He's not afraid to throw his weight around in the paint.
Over in the corner, Dort. And another three for New Orleans.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. And Holmgren pulls it down. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
Passes to Towns. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. A three from Anderson. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. There's the dish to Anthony. Holmgren sets the screen for Anthony. Here's the floater. He feeds it to Williamson. And there's the pass to Sharp. Another miss by Utah. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Dort kicks to Trent. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Anthony against Jones. Anthony down low over Jones. That one off the back iron and out. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Down low, Dort. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And, Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Now, here's Holmgren. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Holmgren with it, defended by Towns. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Jones. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And it's Towns missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Holmgren the pass to Anthony. Fires it up. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Anderson outside. Misses the three. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Jones with it. Last game he had 13. Pass to Dort. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Dort's got 11 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Passes it to Holmgren. The pass to Anthony. Over Jones. And that one goes long.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And Williamson throws it down.
Unbelievable force and power. Zion hanging 280 plus on the rim.
Towns for 3. The rebound by Sharp. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Williamson. Oh, wow!
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Utah trailing here. Holmgren kicks to Anthony. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Over Anderson, tried to bank it in, but he misses. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Jazz in Utah.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And Utah has possession after Gary Trent Jr. made the last three-pointer. A shot, and it's Williamson missing. Pelicans leading by 4.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Kicks it to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz again can't hit it. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jazz with some changes. Okongwu comes in for Williamson. And Bouknight comes in for Cole Anthony. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Brown's checked in. Pelicans leading by 6. It's Trent on the wing. Back to Jones. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Walker's checked in for Tyus Jones. Now, here's Sharp against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Trent, right side. Towns sets the pick for Trent. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Holmgren. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Outside, Walker, and it's Trent in the corner. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, the leaping ability of Sharp becoming a factor. This rookie flies up for the alley-oop.
Now Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Dort attacking. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. New Orleans also making some changes. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Towns. And Toscano Anderson subbed in for Trent. Brown wide open. He fires. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. So a moment now to see the story for Zion Williamson. Jazz trail by 5. And here is Bouknight. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brown the pass to Toscano Anderson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Brown kicks to Dort. And the Pelicans miss again.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Pass to Bouknight. Now, here's Sharp. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Okongwu. Shot clock at 3. The shot by Williams, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 3-point lead. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Yeah, some of their starters had to take an early seat on the bench, and that ruined the rhythm and flow they were trying to establish.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Pelicans shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what. And let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. Some impressive play from him over the last month. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
And, yeah, he's such an efficient scorer. Understands the offense. Moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Walker finds Brown. Here's Dort. And they recover it. Here's Jordan. And he makes that one. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
They set the pick. Count that one. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Jordan outside. Pass to Dort. To the paint. Here's Brown. The rebound by the Jazz.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Bouknight. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Bouknight's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by Lou Dort. Drives to the hoop. And Bouknight slams it in.
And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's Jordan. Walker looking for an opening. Left side, Brown.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
The pass to Sharp. Guarded by Walker. 6 on the shot clock. With his first shot attempt, and there's another one for the Jazz. A 3-ball. That shot is off. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the Jazz. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Pelicans trail by 4. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Kyle Anderson. Jones is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul. Jones, the pass to Anderson. He kicks to Brown. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Anthony dishes to Williamson. From downtown. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Trent. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
To the middle. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Doris, you have to appreciate how confident Cole Anthony is in his game.
Kevin, I love the swagger this young man plays with. He feels and believes that he can score on anyone at the NBA level. And that kind of attitude is what, to me, makes this guy unguardable. And, Greg, I cannot imagine how proud you are as his father.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt that I'm proud of him, and you're right. He probably does think he can score on just about anybody, even when he can't.
Now, here's Trent. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. Trent gets the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now, here's Holmgren. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Williamson. Takes a 3. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Towns. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Anthony.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Williamson. A 26-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Towns, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And Williamson throws it down.
Terrific energy so far from Williamson on offense. You can tell he wants to make an impact on that end.
It's Trent on the wing. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And here's Anthony for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Trent kicks to Jones. And another 3 for New Orleans.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Bouknight passes to Anthony. For 3. That one, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Jones with it on the wing, Brown. And another 3 for New Orleans.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
They get the rebound. Holmgren. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You take a look at Dort. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Jazz trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shot to stop the run. Pelicans pull it in. Anderson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Out to Anthony. A three-pointer off the mark.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Anderson dishes to Brown. Towns sets the pick for Brown. Back to Anderson. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Anthony. Now here's Bouknight. 6 to shoot. Williamson, the pass to Holmgren. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans leading by 14. Pass to Brown. Fires for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 8 now on the night. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
A different look for Utah. Okongwu's checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Sharp in for Bouknight. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Toscano Anderson comes in for Kyle Anderson. Dort, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Kemba Walker in for Trent. Now Anthony. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Passes it to Williams. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. And he lays it straight in. Anthony's got his first points of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Dort. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Walker against Anthony. And the pass to Okongwu. Five to shoot. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Inside, here's Walker. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Williams dishes to Anthony. Pass to Sharp. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
The first one falls. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside, and he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
He's off on the second.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
Jazz trail by 13. Williams finds Anthony. Here's Okongwu. Outside Williams. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Walker in the corner. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Jones. Kept alive. Out to Anthony. Fires the three. The shot misses.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Jones. Feeds it to Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
The Pelicans have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. The first free throw is good.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
Now, here's Sharp. Williams can't hit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Walker with a clean look. And they'll get another chance. Toscano Anderson for 3. And it's Utah with the rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 17 points was their biggest margin. Jordan the pass to Toscano Anderson. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Jazz trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Anthony against Walker. Pass to Sharp. Takes the 3. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
No good on the 3. Down low. Here's Williams. Walker with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 14. Right side, Jordan. And the shot goes down. Jordan's got 5 now.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Walker against Anthony. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
Dort misses. The Jazz shooting not great, 40% for the game. Walker against Anthony. To the wing right side. It's blocked. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Dort. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Anthony. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. The 3, it's good from long range. He's got 5.
I absolutely love the aggression from 3 by Cole Anthony because I know this. With those shot mechanics, he's going to get more and more efficient.
55.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You know, for New Orleans, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first-half performance for the Pelicans. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Lou Dort with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Zion Williamson is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Cole Anthony. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Here's Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Pelicans leading by 9. Outside, Jones. Here's Dort. Offline with his 3. Utah shooting 40% from the field. Sharp, the pass to Anthony. Williamson outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Anderson. Over in the corner, Dort. Off target with his 3.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Anthony, the pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. That free throw good from Williamson. And both free throws good for Williamson. New Orleans leading by 7. Now here's Jones. Over in the corner, Dort. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Anthony, the pass to Sharp. Now Williamson. He's covered by Anderson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Jones. Poked away. Holmgren with the steal. Passes it to Anthony. Latre. They get it back. Williamson. Good on the bucket.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
And it'll be his fourth time going to the free throw line in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And that one misses. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 17 points was their biggest margin. Kicks it out to Jones. Shoots the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Book night, he's checked in for the Jazz. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the layup's good off the glass. And now an 11-point Pelican lead.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Out to the right wing. Now the pass to Bouknight. Drills it from outside. Bouknight's got 12 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Jazz. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, 3.5 back.
Right now for the Jazz, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bouknight. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pelicans leading by 8. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Bouknight, no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Trent gets the bucket.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Now here's Bouknight. Tight defense on him. Pass to Sharp. They set the pick. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Jones kicks to Trent. From the stripe. And it's Utah with the rebound. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Williamson, the pass to Holmgren. Defended by Jones. To the inside. Launches a 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. Pelicans leading by 12. Outside, Dort. Jones, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. To end the cold streak, yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Bouknight.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Utah making a change here. Williams has checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for Anderson. Brown comes in for Gary Trent. And Walker subbed in for Tyus Jones. Outside, Walker. The screen from Brown. Outside, Dort. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Dort's got 24 points.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Now, here's Holmgren. Defended by Towns. Holmgren can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
He had a nice open look right there. Toscano Anderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Holmgren. Walker with the rebound. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Towns. Brown outside. Toscano Anderson for 3. Another shot. And Towns lays it in. Towns has got his second bucket.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Now here's Bouknight. He's guarded closely. Over Walker. The Jazz with another miss. New Orleans leading by 18. Towns dishes to Walker. Back to Towns. Holmgren with the steal. And here is Bouknight. 14 points for him. There's the pick to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Williamson is checked in for Utah. Walker with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From outside the arc, Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Bouknight. Williamson up top, guarded by Walker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them.
You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
First one falls for him.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Good on both.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Now Walker, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And there's the foul. It's on James Bouknight. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Utah making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Towns, he's checked in for Jordan. On defense, Utah. They trail by 14. The kick out to Towns. That three off the mark. Utah is shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Williamson against Walker. Outside Anthony. The 19-footer is on the money. Anthony's got 7 points.
Boy, tough shot for a young player. No hesitation in the mid-range by Cole Anthony.
There's the pass to Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Jazz passing it around. Now here's Williamson. D right on him. Williamson double team. 5 on the clock. Pass to Anthony. The three. Sinks the triple. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's blocked.
Already set the summer league record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Williamson right side. And that one good.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Walker the pass to Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
The Pelicans have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And the first one drops.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns has always had a burden on his shoulders offensively, and he has the skill set to be able to handle it gracefully.
And so he makes both from the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Williamson looking it over. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
For Utah, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And he knocks down the first one.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Pass to Toscano Anderson. No good from outside. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
That one from long range. Towns has got his third bucket of the night.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. And here's Walker outside. No good on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Pelicans leading by 9. Passes it to Dort. Brown outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren. The Pelicans have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Williamson from long range. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And a big-time 3 to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We come back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Jazz trail by 7. On the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. Jones is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Brown in at the small forward. The Pelicans shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Anderson finds Trent. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Brown feeling out a bit. Back to Trent. Fires from deep.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
The pass to Anthony. And here's Sharp. Holmgren the pass to Williamson. Now here's Sharp. Clock at 6. There's a good screen. A three-pointer, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Jones dishes to Towns. Trent with the wide open look. And again, New Orleans has no up. Now here's Anthony. Here's Sharp. Pass to Anthony. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
From deep, Trent. The rebound by the Jazz. Sharp's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He dishes it to Holmgren. Utah moving it around. Another miss by Utah. Pelicans leading by 7. And Anderson kicks to Jones. Trent outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Utah calls timeout. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational, and instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He got on them. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. Trent, left side. No good on the triple.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Pass to Holmgren. Williamson up top to the middle. Bouknight uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Anderson passes to Towns. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Bouknight with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Jones dishes to Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Passes it to Sharp. Holmgren with it. Defended by Towns. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Outside, Jones. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Anthony's checked in for Bouknight. Dort, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Jones. Anderson outside. There's the pass to Dort. It's Trent on the wing. And the Pelicans miss again.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Pass to Sharp. Here's the 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Now just a 1-point Pelican lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jones, the pass to Towns. The shot that time, not on target.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Williamson is screen on Trent. Here's Sharp. Bangs home the trifecta. Sharp's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's his 2nd make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Outside, Jones. Here's Towns. And that time, also a missed shot.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Outside Anthony. Kicks to Holmgren. Anderson against Williamson. Clock at 4. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go with a 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pelicans trailed by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And the Pelicans with possession here. Left side, Jones. Towns for 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch.
Anthony finds Williamson. Again, the Jazz score.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Right side, Jones. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Dort. 26 points for Lou Dort. Passes to Holmgren. And there's the pass to Sharpe. Launches it. Pelicans pull it in. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Back to Dort from past the arc. No good. Shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Sharpe. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Pass to Dort. Anderson right side. Back to Dort. Anderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Towns a screen on him. A 3 from Anderson. Can't hit that one.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Anthony on the wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. Holmgren wide open. Another miss by Utah. The Pelicans trail. Jones with it. Now defended by Williamson. Outside, Jones. From deep, Trent. And the 3-ball is good. Trent's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, just 2 of 8 here in the 4th quarter from the field. Just struggling with the game in the balance.
Here's Sharpe. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And Zion is a ferocious competitor. Someone who sticks with plays and devastates defenses with those putback jams.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
It's Anthony with the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Here's Jones. Outside, Dort. Off target from outside. And here is Anthony. Fires from 14, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And it's Trent in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Utah shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Anthony against Dort. They set the screen. The Jazz with another miss. Pelicans shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Anderson finds Jones. Outside, Dort puts up a three, hands it from downtown. Dort's got 29.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
Pass to Holmgren. Defended by Trent. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here is Trent outside. No good on that one. Jazz trail by 3. Defended by Trent. Anthony buries it down low.
Cole Anthony's been around the game a long time, folks. Don't think he doesn't relish these opportunities.
Anthony against Jones. Now here's Towns. Defense right on him. Shoots over Holmgren. Bank shot. No good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Williamson, the pass to Anthony. From the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. He kicks to Anderson. Anthony against Jones. Dort with a screen for Jones. Passes it to Towns. The feed now to Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from 12. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jam.
And part of becoming a superstar for Zion, you have to sink free throws when it matters most.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
$19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williamson kicks to Holmgren. The Jazz with another miss. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. From deep. He can't get it to go. So New Orleans wins it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Gary. A second rounder in 2018, but now you're a key contributor What does it mean to you to have the confidence of this team?
It's unbelievable, you know. Your teammates trust you, and those type of players, those vets, trust you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for